Zainab and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you are here. Today I'll be making my daily homemade bread recipe using a bread machine. So come on with me and let's get started. Okay everyone, these are all the ingredients that we will be needing to make our super delicious, yummy, quick and easy bread. I will be using this bread maker. I use this bread maker every single day. Either I'm making a bread or a banana bread or some kind of a cake. You can do so many things. I love this so much. It is an amazing investment. So if you guys are planning on getting one, definitely do. I highly recommend. This is the name. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to butcher it, but you can use any bread maker. So let's get started with the ingredients. The very quick and easy ingredients. Over here we have 2 cups of whole wheat flour. In my language we call this atta or chakki ka atta. Over here we have 2 cups all-purpose flour. In my language we call this maida. We have 2 tablespoons of sugar. You can use honey, you can use maple syrup, you can use anything that you want, but today I'm using sugar, so this is 2 tablespoons. We have 2 tablespoons of whole milk powder. Any brand that you like is going to be fine. And then we have 2 teaspoons of salt. We will be using 2.5 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm using olive oil. You can use avocado oil, any kind of vegetable oil, or even butter. Everything works fine. Then this is the yeast brand that I will be using, Red Star. It's the quick rise yeast. It gives me the best, fluffiest, softest bread. I have really good results with this, so this is the one that I would highly recommend. And then I'm going to be using 1.5 cup of water. This is just plain water, room temperature, and you don't really have to use wheat flour and all-purpose flour. If you want to make a white bread, you can just use 4 cups of all-purpose flour, and if you want to add more fiber in it, you can just use 3 cups of wheat flour along with 1 cup of all-purpose flour. So it's a very flexible recipe. You can turn it around in any way that you want. If you want more wheat or if you don't want wheat, everything's gonna give you the same result because I have tried it all. So let's get started. Put it all in our mixing bowl and take it from there. Okay, so this is our chef, the star of the show, which will make the bread for us. We just have to put in the ingredients and let it cook. The most delicious bread that you're ever gonna eat. So the only thing that you have to do is to follow a certain pattern of putting the ingredients in. We cannot just put it randomly. So first thing first, the most important thing, we have 1.5 cup of water. So this is the first thing that we will add in. Water goes in. The next thing that we will add is our flour. So I'm gonna go in with the all-purpose flour first, then the wheat flour. Okay, nice. Next thing is our sugar. Sugar needs to be added. So the way I do it is that I just put half here, just because we have 2 petals, so it mixes in equally. You don't have to do that, I do that. Then we have our dried milk powder. Let's put half here. It was 2 tablespoons, so 1 tablespoon. Then we have our salt. This is 2 teaspoons, so let's put 1 teaspoon here, 1 teaspoon there. Okay. Then we have to add in our oil or butter, whatever you're putting in. This is 2.5 tablespoons, but since I'm used to making it, I just eyeball it. So see, that is how flexible this recipe is. You can't really go wrong with it. So here we go. We have our oil in. Now I will make a well in the middle, just like this. Just make sure that it's nice and dry, and we are going to add our yeast in the well like this. We just don't want it to get wet. That's it. That is it, you guys. All the ingredients are in. Let's get cooking. Okay, now our bowl is nice and fit inside its little oven, I guess. and we're just going to close it and start it off. And I'm going to show you exactly how the settings are. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to be pressing the select course button. You can see it's going to have little arrows. Right now it's in the sourdough starter. We're not making that, so let's just go. This is the basic recipe, so you can make your bread on the basic setting as well. However, I just am a little bit lazy because I want it quick. It's way faster, it gives me the same result. So I'm just gonna go on quick. Then we have our crust control over here. We have light, medium, and dark. I'm gonna choose light because I like it that way. And that's it. The time is here, 2 hours and 18 minutes. And we are just gonna press the start button, and it's on preheat. Now this bread maker is going to mix the dough, let it rise, and bake it as well. So we don't have to do anything now. We're just gonna wait for the yummy smell and for it to beep that it's all done after 2 hours, and then I'm gonna show you the final result. Okay, here we go. Our bread maker has started working, and right now it is mixing up our flour. It's kneading it, and it's a little bit warm too. It just regulates the temperature on its own just so that the yeast can rise properly, and now it's mixing away. Alright, so now the bread maker is kneading our flour. Let me show you. It's mixing it away, and it's also warm inside because we need that warmth for the yeast to rise properly. So here it goes, doing all the work, and it's so much fun to watch this. And I'm going to show you what it does after a little bit. You can see that it's mixing at a faster pace, so it just knows what to do. So that's the whole thing. We don't have to do anything, no mixing, no kneading. So it just increases its own pace, decreases it, and then lets the dough rise. So this is just to show you inside. I know it's not a clear view because I'm doing it through this little window over here, so that's how our dough is looking. And it's honestly so much fun to watch this. I just love making breads now. I used to make it without the bread maker at first. It was a little bit of a longer process, but I really enjoyed that as well. But ever since the bread maker came, that's it. We just stopped buying bread from the shop, and we always do it on our own because they taste so much better, and the house smells so good when the bread is done. I wish you guys could smell it with me, but it's just a blast. And now after a while, I'm going to show you what it does next. But through the window you can kind of see the consistency. That's what we want our dough to look like. At this point my bread maker had been beeping, and you can see the ad written over here on the screen. That is because if you want to add anything in your bread, now is the time. For example, if you want to make cinnamon raisin bread, you can add cinnamon and raisin right now into the dough. And if you want to make a seeded bread, you can add oregano along with black and white sesame seeds and some chia seeds even, and that also makes a delicious bread. But today I'm just making a plain bread, so I won't be adding anything. This is the way our dough is looking right now. It's nice and warm inside, so I don't want to open it too much, and we will just let the bread maker do its thing. Okay, so now the machine has stopped completely and it has gone on rise. That means that our dough is now going to rise and double up on size. Do not open the bread maker at this point because you need that heat and you need that darkness for our dough to double up on its size and make that delicious fluffy bread. So we will check on it after an hour now. Okay guys, now it's complete. Let's see how it looks. It smells delicious. Wow, look at that, the perfect golden color, and it is so soft. I wish you guys could come here and smell it. It smells so good. So now I'll take it out and then show you guys how it looks. Okay guys, so this is our bread. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed making it for you guys. I hope you try out this recipe and let me know how you liked it and what you want to see next. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care. Allah Hafiz.